It's a privilege to be here in Panama. Minister Abrego, thank you for an incredibly productive visit. The same goes for our friend, President Molino. President Molino and his administration are a great ally of the United States. We are deeply grateful for the friendship of our Panamanian counterparts, your partnership and your leadership here in Panama and across the region. We face shared security challenges and common threats. Together, we will deter them by increasing our defenses and achieving peace through strength. Since President Trump was elected, our two nations have done more to strengthen cooperation in a few months than we have in decades. And President Molino, who we met with earlier, we have you to thank in large part for that as well. We're partnering closely in three areas. First, securing our borders and stopping mass illegal migration. What Panama has done in the Darien Gap is incredible. Crossings down 99% since a year ago. Second, we're countering violent cartels and criminal enterprises. And third, we're securing the Panama Canal and countering China's malign influence. The Panama Canal is key terrain that must be secured by Panama with America and not China. To that end, that is why the United States and Panama have just signed a memorandum of understanding on cooperative security activities, and will be signing, just moments after this press conference, a joint declaration with the Minister of Canal Affairs on the security and operation of the Panama Canal, which is a framework for U.S. warship and auxiliary ships to sail first and free through the Panama Canal. These documents reaffirm our historic ties and outline how we will deepen our relationship and strengthen bilateral canal security cooperation. It also builds on the great work started by our Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, and his team. This memorandum of understanding will increase joint training, exercises, operations, and overall interoperability between our two forces, reestablishing rotational and joint presence at Fort Sherman, Rodman Naval Station, and Howard Air Force Base. At Fort Sherman, reviving the Jungle School alongside Panamanian forces. Our expanded security relationship will also enhance cyber cooperation, information sharing, bilateral security dialogues, and canal infrastructure improvements. These steps are going to help Panama deter and counter malign activity in the areas surrounding the canal. Our countries reaffirmed our shared commitment to protecting Panamanian sovereignty from malign influence. And we recognize the foundational importance of our constitutional governments, including respect for our neutrality treaty. We've also been working closely with the Panama Canal Authority, and we will further increase our cooperation with each other. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is one example. They were critical in building the canal over 120 years ago and have partnered closely with the Canal Authority for many years. The Canal Authority will continue to pay the Corps of Engineers for their expertise and technical support. This will help ensure the canal's long-term sustainability. And this summer, the USNS Comfort, a naval hospital ship, will visit Panama and provide medical help and deepen bilateral relationships between our service members and our people. Beyond our important bilateral relationship with Panama, I'm proud to be here to participate in the Central America Security Conference. So thank you again, Minister Abrego, Admiral Halsey, Commander of U.S. Southern Command, doing a fantastic job for convening this important regional security forum. It was great to meet so many partners earlier this morning and last night and hear how we are working together, training together, and exercising together. In fact, right now, partnering with Panama, we have 2 cruisers, 2 USS Coast Guard cutters, F-18 fighters, a U.S. Marine Corps infantry company, over 1,000 U.S. troops supporting partner operations in Panama. Together with Panama, we're focused on strengthening our security cooperation and countering malign influence. The security of our hemisphere is a top priority for the United States Department of Defense. Our mission is simple: achieve peace through strength, through an America First approach. As I've said before, America First does not mean America alone. Rather, putting America first, a phrase coined by President Trump and advanced in our interests, means making our alliances and partnerships make sense for the American people and our friends. As he says, it's common sense. In this region, as we put America first, we are putting the Americas first as well. We're doing this by confronting shared threats and shared challenges in this hemisphere, starting, as President Trump has led the way, by securing our southern border, getting 100% operational control. Because border security is national security, and it starts at home. We're doing this by stopping illegal migration, destroying transnational cartels and gangs, and ending the era of capitulation to coercion to the communist Chinese. As I said yesterday, we are helping to take back the Panama Canal from communist Chinese influence. Like our partners across Central America and South America, the United States wants a hemisphere that is secure, prosperous, and full of sovereign nations. This is not about globalism or foreign adventurism. This is a golden age of clear-eyed Americanism and shared national interests. We want this to be a golden age for our countries together and for this hemisphere. We want, in short, not only to make America great again, but to make the Americas great again. And we will achieve these goals together, standing shoulder to shoulder with our allies and partners, with President Trump leading the way. So again, I want to thank President Molino, Minister Abrego, for being valued partners and for hosting us in your beautiful country. And with that, we look forward to your questions.